The moment we've all been waiting for is finally here. Up, Bloody Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Boruto chapter 46. And yes, this is the chapter we're going to find out the truth about Kashin Koji. It is, but before I get to that, I gotta mention what happened last chapter leading up to this. So last chapter we found out the truth about the Otsuki, which I thought was really interesting. That basically we got a Tree of Might situation, and I find it very fascinating that the Ten Tails is basically like the seed for the Tree of Might, and I'm glad that that's the situation. And also, for those of you that didn't watch my live reaction last month, I actually double-checked the wiki because I wanted to confirm it, because I swear I was right on this, that basically Kawaki is Jigen's successor, so once Jigen dies, Kawaki is basically Jigen's replacement in terms of vessel. So, yeah, there is that. But anyway, we found out that Kawaki was created to kill Jigen. That's his purpose. So, it seems to me going into this, based on everything we know about Kashin Koji, that he's definitely an android, well, cyborg / android of either Jiraiya or someone related to Jiraiya. Oh god, I can't wait to finally get these rumors and theories put to fucking rest. Let's get to this chapter and see who fucking Kashin Koji really is. And chapter 46 is titled True Identity. Here we go. So we're starting off with Kashin Koji and Jigen. You were created to kill me? Indeed, that is my supreme objective and my reason for existing. There's that Toad. What's going on? He's planning to kill Jigen? They're both members of Kara, right? Why are they fighting each other? Koji and I were both playing at being members, so they were going undercover. Our true motive was to take him down. So, then, what about that brings up an interesting question. Then what about Delta? What was her purpose then? Was Delta? That's what I'm curious about. That though. What about Delta? What was her purpose of being created? Curious about Delta's purpose for being created. I want to know your guys' theories in regards to Delta. Jigen was severely drained in that battle against you. This is a perfect opportunity we won't ever see again. It's now or never. Reason for existing, huh? You're a pathetic man no matter which way you put it. In the end, you're nothing more than a tool being used by Amado. I'm fine with being a tool, for that's what shinobi are. Rubbish. Oh shit. Catan flame bombs. Come on. Where's the identity? Come on, give me the fucking identity. I swear to God, if this chapter trolls us, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Toad oil bombs! God, what an unpleasant jutsu. There's the toads! Oh my gosh. Wow, he's on fire! Raising the thermal power with oil won't matter. It's not gonna stand up to the karma. The way that masked guy fights, it's like, see? Naruto notices! Oh my god, better get, oh my god, please don't troll us, chapter. Please don't troll us. I guess it was futile. Oh shit. Get that mask off, motherfucker! God, oh man, this fight looks great. Studio Paragon, whenever you get to the adaptation of this fight, please don't fuck up the art. / animation, because this is gorgeous. Ooh! Uh-oh. Are we getting... Oh, shit! Wait, what? Okay, no, he didn't. It seems you really are serious about turning on Mikashi Koji. I do hope you're prepared to die. That's my line, Lord Jigen, or rather, Otsutsuki Ishiki. Yeah, Otsutsuki Ishiki? That's right, that's Jigen's true identity, or rather, it would be more correct to say his real form. Oh my god, are you fucking serious? Don't tell me that. Oh my god, I got a feeling we're getting trolled this chapter, and we're not gonna find out who Kashi Koji is, and we're just gonna find out who Jigen is. We already know who Jigen is. We already knew that shit. Like, come on, man. Otsutsuki Ishiki, he came to our planet long ago, along with Otsutsuki Kaguya. What? As I mentioned earlier, their objective was to plant the divine tree and harvest its chakra fruit, but then a problem arose. Kaguya suddenly turned against it. Wait, what? Kaguya turned against Ishiki? What? Wait, what? I don't know Kaguya's motives, whether it was personal enmity or wanting the fruit all to herself. There's no way to find out now, but the important thing is that it happened. Caught off guard, Ishiki suffered enough damage to be on the verge of death, but he managed to take over the body of a novice monk. What? Of a novice monk who happened to be nearby and survived. That unfortunate man was Jigen. Wait, what? What? Take over? So Jigen was just a poor, like, he was just at the wrong place at the wrong time, and got taken over because fucking Ishiki was betrayed by Kaguya. That's so fucked up. Take over? One question, is it when Ishiki marked Jigen, is that, oh my god, we're already close shit. One question, is that when Ishiki marked Jigen with karma? Otsutsuki used the karma to take over others' bodies, right? Before I answer that, I think I'd like to get your response, Lord Hokage. Will Konoha give me asylum or not? And may I remind you that I am formally requesting official asylum as outlined in the laws of the Land of Fire. I've done my research. Smart man! Special provisions give the Hokage the authority to make that decision without waiting for consensus from the daimyo. And I'll have that decision in writing. Damn, this man, Amado, is fucking smart! See, more people need to be like Amado. The man did his due diligence. He fucking looked at the laws. He looked at he fucking looked at everything. And he said one thing that's important. And it's something Judge Judy says. Say it, forget it, write it, regret it. Fine, but the paperwork will have to wait since we're both short on time right now. That's acceptable. Confirming your verdict is enough. However, I shall not be removing the explosive from Shikadai until I have the paperwork in hand. Yeah! Mado's smart, for it's my only form of insurance. Understood. Sorry, Shikamaru. No worries. All right, now talk. Very well, this is the truth about karma. Sasuke's inference actually isn't that far off the mark, except it's not quite that simple either. Let me explain using Boruto's case as an example. His karma was embedded by Otsutsuki Momoshiki. So then, what exactly happened to Boruto? During the battle, Momoshiki converted himself into data, replicated himself, and implanted that into Boruto's body. Huh? Do you understand? In short, karma is a highly compressed Otsutsuki backup file. What? A backup file? The compressed file slowly extracts over time. That is going on even this very minute. And when when all of the data is fully extracted, Boruto's body will be overwritten by Momoshiki's data. Holy shit! And Boruto himself will completely cease to exist. That's how the Otsutsuki accomplished rebirth. Oh my god! Are you kidding me? That's fucking nuts! How can we save him? And that actually explains a lot in terms of how they take over bodies, and that explains, hold on, I want to look at that panel of Jigen real quick. Okay, look at that panel of Jigen when we saw, Ishiki. take over Jigen, notice that there's nothing on his face. And you saw at the end, you saw just now with the explanation of Boruto, you saw the markings taken over, the karma markings. That explains a lot. And that explains why also when we saw Momoshiki like kind of take over Boruto for a second, why we saw why he couldn't take Boruto over for that long. That makes a lot of sense. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? How can we save him? How do you block the process? As far as I know, there isn't a way. Although you could probably prevent Momoshiki's rebirth if you killed Boruto right now. No way. I'm gonna become Momoshiki? Question. What is it? Let's say Momoshiki does get reborn in Boruto's body. What happens to the karma? Good question. The extracted Otsutsuki data dissipates through the whole body. So like a sugar cube you put into your tea that eventually dissolves completely, the karma will also disappear. That's odd. Otsutsuki Ishiki took over Jigen's body, but he still has the karma. Why didn't it disappear? You're right. What's going on? That's an interesting question. The fact that Jigen's body still displays the karma means Ishiki still hasn't revived, right? That's a good point. He still hasn't revived because that's a good point that Sasuke's making. Because remember what Ishiki looks like. I can't believe I didn't think about that. Remember what Ishiki looks like. He has the horn and all that shit. Why? Yeah, we've seen times where Ishiki has taken over Jigen for short periods of time, but Ishiki hasn't like completely hasn't been completely reborn yet. Because if he had been gone through the rebirth process, as Sasuke said, then the karma would be gone, and he would have the horn completely. But anyway, the same as Boruto with Momoshiki, your explanation is flawed. What's so funny, bastard? Are you messing with us? Hey, stand down, Shikamaru. Let go of me. I've been granted asylum, remember? Should the Hokage's aide be raising a hand against a civilian? Fucking Amado, man. I told you it's a complicated story. I'm not messing with anyone. Sasuke has brought up quite an astute point, but there's a huge misunderstanding. Go on. Ishiki did take over Jigen's body. However, it was not by using a karma like I just explained. What do you mean? The reason is simple. He was so... Ooh! This is a good point. He was so weakened that he really was about to die. To implant a karma is a pretty big undertaking. He didn't have enough energy for it. Thus Ishiki came up with a desperate plan. He performed his secret jutsu, Sakana Hikona, to shrink his body. And infiltrated Jigen's body through the ear. And that's why he has Kawaki. Kawaki is gonna... Ultimately, Kawaki is gonna be the true vessel. And, because remember, Jigen was searching for vessels, right? And Kawaki's ultimately going to be the body where the full rebirth will happen. Just saying. He lives within, what? He lives within Jigen's body, absorbing nutrients from it. Yeah, just like a parasite. He eventually came to control Jigen's brain. Utter his own words, using Jigen's voice, moved his arms and legs, and took over Jigen's body for good. But Ishiki still physically exists within Jigen's body. What a bastard. Ishiki embedded a karma into Jigen's body afterwards in order to be reborn in his true form. There it is. Oh, there it is. There's the true form. But he has to... But the thing is with Jigen, you notice he has to power up to do it. He can't do the full rebirth. Because look at hold on, let me look at this panel with Jigen with the horn. You see, with Jigen, he still has the karma on there. He still has the marks, and that's why Kawaki is there. Kawaki is going to be the one to have that full rebirth. I'm telling you, that's the case. Oh shit! Come on, tell me we're going to get the Kashin Koji identity. Come on, Doten Dark Swamp. I've got you now, Ishiki. I don't get it. If Jigen has a karma, why doesn't Ishiki just hurry up and revive? A natural question. It's because the most important factor embedding a karma is selecting the right target, namely the vessel. See? I'm right. Poor Jigen is the one who just happened to be nearby. Ishiki's chakra was too massive for him. Jigen's body is inadequate to be Ishiki's vessel! See, I fucking told you! Told you, motherfuckers! It wouldn't be able to bear his chakra if Ishiki were to reincarnate in Jigen's body. It'd probably die within a few days. Thus, Ishiki decided to pass on being reborn through Jigen and began preparing a new vessel. So this new vessel of Ishiki's is Kawaki, isn't it? Yeah! I fucking told you! I told you! But a stupid trick. You think you can hold me? Come on! I want Kashin Koji's true identity! Give me that shit! But see, this chapter, I knew this shit was the case, but this chapter, I will say this, this chapter was given a really good explanation of, even though we saw with Kawaki's backstory about the vessel and all that stuff, this chapter gives a good explanation on why Jigen was looking for a vessel. I'm grateful for that, but god damn it, I want Kashin Koji's identity. Come on! Oh no, not at all. Hold on, let me make sure I missed it. Oh, holy shit, I missed something. A stupid trick. You think you can hold me with this? Oh no, not at all. Come on! Whoa, what? A ritual circle? Koji carved the marks using the Dodon. Kuchiyose summoning. Seriously? Flames this late in the game? Come on! What? I can't absorb them. Don't tell me these flames. This is no Katan. I summoned real flames from faraway flaming mountains. They're splendid natural flames, not chakra derived, so you can't absorb them using karma. You must not let him be reborn in Kawaki's body. Ishiki's power is immense. If he were to return in full form, we won't be able to stop him. It'll be at the end of this world. So long as there is karma, Otsutsuki will revive. They are beings who have managed to transcend death. But it's not like it's impossible. I'll teach all of you how to kill an Otsutsuki. Oh my god! Okay, so, first of all, we definitely got trolled this chapter. We fucking did. We were supposed to get, I feel like we were supposed to get Kashin Koji's fucking true identity. Like, what the fuck? What the shit? Like, the only thing we got from this chapter was in regards to Kashin Koji's identity was what Naruto said, and this is some bullshit, this is some bullshit, this is some bullshit, this is some bullshit in regards to that. But, what makes up for it, this shit, and fuck, the cover page goddamn was the thing that really goddamn trolled us. Fuckers. But the thing that God, now that I got that out of my system, the thing that makes up for this is everything else. Everything else makes up for it. Even though, like, I'm not gonna lie, I wish this chapter was, like, I wish the majority of this chapter was next month, and, like, why couldn't we get, like, the first part of this chapter to be the reveal? I just wanted, like, one page to be the reveal of Kashin Koji's identity. That's all I wanted. You could have had the rest of this shit here and just give me, like, we didn't need all this fighting with Kashin Koji versus Jigen. You could have just given me one page revealing Kashin Koji's identity and I would have been fucking happy. We could have had the rest of the content here and oh god, I'm so fucking mad about this. We got goddamn trolled. I'm so fucking pissed about this shit. Ugh. Oh man. But enough about that. Let's talk about the rest of this content. The rest of the chapter is fucking great. And yes, I know I missed the Doton Dark Swamp. But I really love the content about the Otsutsuki. This is goddamn brilliant. I really do. I love the explanation on why Jigen was looking for a vessel, because as Sasuke said, why the fuck did Ishiki just not revive in Jigen? And why was Jigen just looking for a vessel? And also the shit with the karma. And it makes so much sense. So I'm glad that was explained, and I'm also glad it was explained with the shit about Momoshiki as well. That was great, but the other thing that I thought was really interesting was where Kaguya came in. I thought that was very fascinating on where Kaguya came into the mix here. How Kaguya basically betrayed Ishiki and was like, "Fuck you! I want this fruit for myself." I thought that was fucking great. And it kind of, I'm not gonna lie, it, oh god, I'm trying to think what it reminded me of for a second. Oh damn it, I totally forgot. But but I will say this, and I'm gonna go back for a second onto the other shit about Jiraiya about the shit with Jiraiya for just a second. Where the fuck is this? Because Naruto, remember what Naruto said? Naruto said, wait a second, this jutsu, that looks like, I'm telling you, I feel like that confirms that this, I feel like with that panel, I really wanted to just have the mask, you could have just given me an unmasking and have that just be like, oh, and Naruto be like, oh shit, that's Jiraiya, or something, just, but, God, because it says the way that mask guy fights, it's like, I feel like that just like all but confirms that that's like an android of Jiraiya. I really do. But I'm curious what you guys think about that. But I'm very curious what you guys think about the truth about truth about the karma in general. I think it's very fascinating how it's like a backup, especially in the case of Momoshiki, about the backup data file. And if that's the case with Momoshiki, I'm really curious if if there is something similar with Kaguya. I'm very curious if there's a similar situation with Kaguya, if there is a backup file with Kaguya, or because of what happened, if there is somewhere out there is a backup file with Kaguya. I really am curious what you guys think in regards to that. Because once they kill Jigen, I just have this feeling that I got a feeling Kaguya gonna come back. I just have this feeling that Kaguya is gonna come back because that's why it was brought up with the data file, and it makes me wonder if that's Delta's. No, it can't be. That's what Delta's role is, because if that's what Delta's role was, then Amado would have just flat out killed her, if that's what Delta's role is. So it's got to be something else. It's got to be someone else. But I just have this feeling we're gonna see. I just have this feeling Kaguya is gonna come back because of what because of how Amado described Momoshiki. I'm gonna read this again, and because I'm very, very curious if this might. I don't know if this might be the case, and I'm curious if this is gonna happen. Because I'm gonna read this again. During the battle, Momoshiki converted himself into data replicated himself and implanted that into Boruto's body. Do you understand? In short, karma is a highly compressed Otsutsuki backup file. And the compressed file slowly extracts over time. That is going on even this very minute. And when all of the data is fully extracted, Boruto's body will be overwritten by Momoshiki's data, and Boruto himself will completely cease to exist. And that's how the Otsutsuki accomplish rebirth. I just have this feeling that we're good, and I'm very curious if you guys feel the same way, that we're gonna see this with Kaguya. I just have this feeling we're gonna see it with Kaguya. I just do. I'm I'm very curious what you guys think in regards to that. Do you guys think we're going to see it with Kaguya or not? And I swear to God, if we do not get an unmasking of Kashin Koji in the next chapter, I'm going to be extremely angry. Again, the majority of this content we got, I'm going to reword this. The content we got this chapter makes up for the lack of unmasking of Kashin Koji, and what what Naruto said about, the jutsu, I feel like kind of confirms that it's an android of Jiraiya or something. Kind of does, but I'm very curious what you guys think, and also, what do you guys think about Delta's role in all this? Because, remember that, that little thing, that little thing of karma, that looks like karma on Delta's, forehead. I wonder if that might be, what if that is the backup, oh man, what if that is the backup file for Kaguya? That would be fucking interesting. I doubt it because of, the tiff, with Jigen, but that would explain, Delta's behavior because remember what Delta said? Delta said she wanted to go, after Jigen. That would totally explain it. And why Amado shut Delta down. I'm very curious if that's the case. What if Delta is the backup file for Kaguya? That would be extremely interesting. And that would mean there's something that means that Amado is playing double agent here. And that Kaguya is the backup plan or some shit. I'm really curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to JIGEN'S Inc. If you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive and so I could keep bringing you more Boruto content, there's a few ways you could do that. You can donate to my Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something on my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, from me on PlayStation Network. All that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!